Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at here, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. All right. So we want to say hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. And the pleasure is mine to be back with you for another day. Of course, we're telling you what's making the news here in Grenada. Some of the things that are happening, and so we want to be telling you about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta go nowhere else and find out and hear like a rumor or something like that. No, we tell you as it is, and of course, that's why we call it news discussed, not told, because we're discussing the business. You know what I mean? I want to say hello to the usual viewers on the program, the usual suspects. We want to say hello to you. And to those of you who are viewing us for the first time for whatever reason, well, it take you real long. You know what I mean? Well, hello to you anyway. We appreciate you being around. All right, so hello and welcome. Let's see what's making the news tonight, boy. CaneCo workers, they decide that they're protesting. You know, so they were out today with their placards and stuff like that, you know. and expressing themselves in terms of how they think that they are being treated by their employer. Right, and then COVID-19 is still here. We're going to hear from the Chief Medical Officer in terms of Grenada's status, what's going on as it relates to COVID-19. I know that a lot of you will be interested in knowing that. And as well, the GUT Co-Operative Credit Union, they have changed their name. They now become Nexa Credit Union with new headquarters in St. George's. We'll tell you about that. And the Grenada Tourism Authority, they unveiled their sign by the new Grenada sign at the Melville Street cruise ship terminal. So we're going to show you that, and we're going to talk more about that in a moment and other things as the night progresses on the business. So welcome, 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 welcome. If you have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to share the program, share the business. You know what I mean? Yes, remember, someone sharing the program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel, and here's what that person might just be you. We're taking that short break, I like a thing now, and we are coming back.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, tiling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with
It's your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. 'Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Oh yeah, and of course, welcome to another Mikey Live program. Now we have a little notice for you, for the people of Mount Horn, Lafayette, Paradise, La Cabeke, Grandet, Dunfermline, Pearls, Canal Road, Simoon, Ford, and surrounding communities in the parish of St. Andrew, that in order to facilitate repairs to a damaged main, you will experience interruption in your water supply until about 11 p.m. tonight. All right, and so Nawasa say that they'd like to apologize to you for any inconvenience that is likely to be caused as a result of this. And the National Water and Sewage Authority would also like to advise consumers in Mount Rich, Snell Hall, Shantimel, Rose Hill, River Sally, Samaritan, Celeste, Mount Rose, and surrounding communities in the parish of St. Patrick that in order to facilitate network maintenance, you will experience an interruption in your water supply between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. tomorrow morning. That's Tuesday, folks. So from 8 a.m. early in the morning to 6 p.m. tomorrow, God's willing, all right? You're therefore encouraged to collect and store water in clean covered containers prior to the scheduled interruption in your supply. And again, Nawasa say that they'd like to apologize for any inconvenience that is likely to be caused as a result of this, but they say this is absolutely necessary. All right, and so we are moving on. So the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, let me see if I can find that for you here. So here we go. One of the Grenada's leading software development companies partnered with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank to support the implementation of D-Cash. Yes, D-Cash, or digital currency in Grenada, and will be providing technical training and support to individuals and businesses owners and who wish to transact business using the D-Cash platform. It's like an app. One of Grenada's leading software development companies partnered with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank to support that implementation, all right? And so they are thinking that this is the way to go. They will be going out in the various communities and so on, and they'll be, giving people and a little advice on why they should go Dcash and the benefits of using Dcash versus regular cash, because Dcash again is kind of like your digital cash. All right, so you're going to learn more about it as time.
So this partnership essentially is would entail us sending what we call Dcash champions out into the communities to sensitize people about the platform, about the format of the currency, as well as help them to sign up for the app. We also will be working with small businesses, so the corn man by the road, the barbecue lady, or the barbecue man by the road, helping them get their account set up, and also facilitating them in activating their account and so forth.
So is it going to be like Apple Pay or something like that? Well, he says the Dcash app is like a digital wallet, unlike having the physical cash in your hands.
So the same $5 bill that you have in your pocket, they created a digital equivalent of it. It's actually minted by the bank. And in order to store that digital dollar, you would use what they call a digital wallet. And a digital wallet is what the Dcash app is. Essentially, you download the Dcash app and it allows you to store that digital dollar and also to be able to send that dollar to anyone in your contact list, anyone else who has the app, as well as be able to receive that digital dollar. For businesses, it allows you to do a few more things, including being able to collect payments and so forth for your services or goods.
Yeah, we got you ready for that too, you know what I mean? I mean, there are several disadvantages of using cash itself.
Cash itself has a lot of disadvantages to it, in that it's not secure. You could literally lose $10, it drops, it falls off your pocket, somebody could pickpocket. For businesses, you have to invest in security to have deposits made. It's very tedious to manage cash. But also for regional commerce, you do business with organizations in other ECCO islands, and a lot of times it requires them wiring money to you, which can be a headache on its own. They can instantly send you your payments, virtually. So in addition to supporting local commerce, I think it also would play a significant part in facilitating regional commerce.
Thank you very much. Now, the Carnival committee is announcing the names of the artists making it to the Calypso and Groovy Soca Monarch final on the Sister Isle of Carriacou Festival 2023 Kayak Mass. After the semi-finals on the weekend, 9 Calypsonians have been selected to come up against Zarina, that's Lady B. They are Anderson Matteson, that's Leftist, Keon Roberts, that's teacher Keon, then Brendan McKee, Killa B. Well, Killa, you doing that? All right, well, Killa has, anyway, well, Killa is boss. Clint John, Superflying Philint, Lashanda Charles Shanda, Janine Joseph, Brownskin J, Patrick Dixon, Major Dixon, Jonathan Jabbery Fleury, Flavor, and Nevon Gabriel 20. Sorry, that's 20. Also, we have Leron Joseph, 2 Blacks is the standby. And then 9 artists have been selected for the final of the Groovy Monarch show. The finalists will come up against the defending champion, Mr. Golden. Now, the artists selected are Clint John, that's Superflying Flint, Lady B, Brownskin J, 2 Blacks, Desi X, Flavor, and Clever. And then there is Mozo. All right? Good. Well, Prince Andrew, that's Kayak Prince, has been selected as the standby. This weekend on the Sister Isle will be the Soca semi-final. All right? Good. So we're moving on again now. We are hearing about reports about the plans that are being put into place right now for the staging of the 2023 Grenada Invitational Athletic Games. Now, we understand that the date set for that will be April 22nd, 2023. All right, we'll be able to tell you more as time progresses. The GUT Cooperative Credit Union has been rebranded with a new name and location in the heart of the city, right next to WFM. Yes, right. Nexa, Nexa, and it's now referred to as it is now being referred to. Sorry, all right. It's located right on the corner of Cross Street, on Halifax Street. Well, you know that's where was it even a bank, boy? Was it RBTT? I can't even remember the name of that bank, but that bank there used to be a bank there before. All right, so now Nexa is taking it over. So the credit union's new name has a kind of ring to it. All right. It means connection. It comes from the word nexus. Yeah? So they're keeping you connected. So you can expect to hear more about this, all right, in the coming days. You could check out, they just renovated the building and stuff like that. It look really nice, to be quite honest. It look nice. Yeah, I mean, yes, good. So GUT have this big building now. Well, not GUT, Nexa. All right? Earlier, the Grenada Tourism Authority, they do a little thing, but we could tell all about that just now. Here's that, CaneCo, their workers. They are disappointed in their employer for terminating their contracts in the manner that they did, unilaterally, without conversation. Just one strike at the pen, as they don't say, and you're gone. Yes. So they decided to protest. So today, the workers were out, just in the entrance of the compound, you know, and they were expressing how disappointed they were in their management.
So good morning. My name is John Griffith. I'm the field officer for the Bank and General Workers Union. Today we are here at the CaneCo distillery plant, well, just outside the CaneCo distillery plant, that is, with the workers. These workers are with the CaneCo harvesting team. Since January 3rd, they came to work and they were told to return home until the 30th of January. The union stepped in when the workers were aggrieved and they reached out to us and asked for assistance in getting them back to return to the workplace. Since then, we had 3 meetings with management. The first meeting, we told management the position that the workers were told by the supervisors to return back to the workplace, and it is unfair to them to have them stay home until the 30th. They have told us that they had to get in contact with their principals or the directors in the UK and they get back to us. Subsequently, we had another meeting on the 13th of January where the union was served a letter informing us that the workers, instead of returning back out to work on the 30th of January, they'll be severed and there'll be changes to the contractual arrangement. So they moved these workers here from full-time employees to seasonal workers, and they made this decision on their own. We as the union were not pleased with that decision by management. We felt that there could have been some level of consultation with the union and we could have found a path together. So we reached back out to the workers, let them know what is taking place, which you can see none of the workers are happy about this. We had a next meeting with the management on the 20th because they wrote us to let us know that let's come back to the table to find an amicable way forward with this situation. So on the 20th, we spoke to management. We let them know that, hey, apart from making that decision, the workers here had together with the union, had submitted a proposal for negotiation. So if any changes are to be made, it should be made at the collective table, the collective bargaining table, that is, during negotiations, and not just a unilateral decision to just send them home and change terms and conditions to the contract.
Right. Now, Leroy Nelson is one of the first workers who served the company and one of the longest serving man on the job. He explains his predicament.
Leroy Nelson, Tivoli. I is one of the all the workers here. I is one of the longest worker here within the company, and it was rather shocking for me that when I came back to work on the 3rd, just knowing that calling the manager was representing us, and he was saying that to us that he don't know what's taking place, he don't know nothing about workforce and stuff like that. It was rather shocking for me, and I work real hard in this project. I was one of the workers who stand out in the beginning of the project when the first piece of cane planting to commercialize the project. I, Dylan Nelson, was at the forefront, making sure that what happened at CaneCo was well put together, and it is real hurting for me at this point in time. You could see how I'm feeling. You could see how I don't want to talk much, because you have people in the company who knows what went on and knows better than me, and knows even about me and what I did for the company. And I get a job letter from the company, which means that I was a permanent worker and I could get loan from any institution. And I went in the bank and took a loan on that behalf so that I could make my life better. And now that I'm in that situation now, so I really want the company to do what he had to do for the good worker, because I losing over 3 hours sleep every morning on my duty to go to work. Every morning from 3, I woke up and get myself ready to go to work and take work on time for 6 o'clock. So I want to know who in Grenada now, who is the people in Grenada, who is the workers, who is the young men in Grenada now who make that commitment to get up at that time, losing that hour sleep to get up at that time to go and work for this money and to face that time. And I work from 6 to 2, and what we're doing on the work here, it is incredible to see the workers and then how they perform the duty on the work here, because they need a livelihood. They work because they want a livelihood and they want to see the company even go forward. Yeah, workers who come out here and they do real strength, they give real strength. So I want Grenadians to understand that they are today behind us, they are to back with us. And the other workers and them in the other places and them who are working on the project here, they are to see and stand up with us. When we call out to them, they are to come out and say, no workers don't supposed to come in from on other side, from other places and come and do contract unless we ain't get back, we work and being paid for the days we was only unfairly treated for.
Thank you, sir. And there's another worker who says he too took a loan and is now technically out of a job.
I'm working with the company almost 4 years. March 29 will make me 4 years with the company. Alright? And I just had to take a small loan there. And just last year they gave me a job letter to get the loan. Because I had to get the job letter from the company to get the loan. So I don't know why they give me the job letter if they know that was going to happen. So now, how you think I would pay for that loan now? Huh? So I just wonder what is going on with this company, you know? As Dylan say, we working real hard with a company. We is the harvesting crew, the hardest working guys in the team. When we cutting cane, people passing and ask us if it's machine or cutting the cane. We just be cutting the cane in West Hall with bus transport passing right on the road. And everybody want to know if it's machine cutting the cane. Everybody, but they see is we with cutlass. As the guys say, I live in La Poultry, I just have to get up in my house 4:30 to get the staff bus to come out to go to work in West Hall. You understand? It's a commitment, as the guys say. So, I mean, I find it's really unfair for what the company is doing to us now, you know. And personally, I really have a problem, because as I'm telling you, I have a loan right now to pay. So I really have a problem. I really hope they could do something better.
Thank you very much, sir. Last week, the company said that the company is doing some restructuring, restructuring some of its operation while ensuring that they remain within industry standards. In this context, the company said several of their workers whose work is in fact seasonal, but who were kept on for the purpose of sustaining the company's production capacity, are now being asked to work at the standard that exists in the industry worldwide. That is, to work as seasonal harvesters. All right. And so that's the position. Now, the union says that they will continue to protest until this situation is resolved. Well, there are a lot of rumors on the street regarding COVID-19, the numbers, what's happening. Well, Dr. Sean Charles, who is the Chief Medical Officer, he claims that the COVID-19 has not completely left Grenada. While he was on that program, The Next Chapter, this morning, he gave an update whilst stating that the Ministry of Health records just about 5 or so cases each day, you know. Here's Dr. Sean Charles from that interview that was conducted this morning.
So let me just say that the current average, 7-day average for Grenada right now is about 5 cases per day. Right. I hope that news isn't surprising to many individuals. The previous week, all right, so for the previous week, we were around 4 cases per day. And we continue to monitor the situation.
All right, that's Dr. Sean Charles. There are currently 58 active cases, although according to Dr. Charles, the numbers may not be accurate, right? Because, of course, of the difficulty with the restricted testing.
I mean, compared to the number of testing that we used to do in the past, it's significantly lower now than before. And we know that there are many individuals who, you know, they may have flu-like symptoms and they do not get tested.
Right.
All right. So it is likely that this figure is not the accurate picture. It allows us to, you know, identify any trend, whether we are going up or going down. But it is likely not the accurate picture, and it's a situation that is happening not just here in Grenada, right? Because the disease may be not as bad as previously, many persons are simply not coming forward. We have sufficient supplies for testing. We have sufficient test kits, right, to test our population. But like I say, because the disease is maybe not as severe as previous bouts that we've had, many persons simply they don't come forward to get testing. And even in addition, there are like self-testing kits that are out there that persons may make use of, and that data is not reported to us readily. So you know, it is difficult to get an accurate picture as to the number of cases out there.
Right, and that's understood. It will be difficult, as you're saying, because people are doing their own tests just the same, and when they get a positive result, they just keep that to themselves. Now, Grenada has reported 19,750 instances of COVID-19 since the epidemic began, of which 19,454 has now recovered and 238 have died. Okay, well, you might have already seen the sign. The Grenada Tourism Authority is proud, they say, to unveil a new Grenada sign that represents the unique selling points of Grenada, CaneCo, and Petit-Martinique. It's erected at the Melville Street Cruise Ship Terminal. All right, it's a gem. It's beautiful. The sign is a true reflection of the beauty and culture of Grenada. The letters were crafted to feature intricate depictions of the island's, you know, features. All right, here is Petra Roach, who is actually the CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, to tell us more about this beautiful sign right there.
This morning, we're here at the Melville Street Cruise Terminal, where we had the utmost pleasure of unveiling our Grenada sign, welcoming visitors to our shore. What we've used is the red, the yellow, the green, all colours of our national flag, and we've also honed in on all those elements that make Grenada the special island that it is. As an ecotourism destination, we're very proud of our Granitang National Park. There you can find the Mona monkey. This is the only place outside of West Africa that this monkey is found. We also have a vibrant chocolate industry, and Grenada is world famous for our tree to bar experience. We've got photos of the rum and the sugarcane, looking at the rich colonial history, looking at where we're going with some of the top 4 distilleries in the world currently, and rum that is making its way certainly on the world stage. We've got the wonderful turtles and dolphins, a tribute to our marine life and the fact that lots of people come here for snorkeling and for diving. We then move on to N with the nutmeg, and absolutely Grenada is known as the Isle of Spice, and we are certainly one of the top producers on the world stage for nutmeg. We then move on to the nautical niche. Grenada is a premier yachting and sailing destination because of our accessibility, world-class marinas, and the wealth of safe and protected anchorages here. We've also chosen to highlight the flora of the island. Bougainvillea is our national flower. Over the years, we've also been privileged enough to win several accolades at the Chelsea Flower Show, including 13 gold medals. And then the culture of the island with our Spice Mass celebrations in the second weekend of August every year. We really hope that you enjoy this wonderful tribute to all that is Grenada, and certainly that our visitors enjoy taking their photos and sharing with friends and family around the world.
Alrighty, nice. All right, good. So that's it right there. Beautiful sign. All right. So here's what I see, that we are actually running out of time. We might be able to tell you other things that we had on our list for tonight, tomorrow, God's willing, because these are not very time sensitive. So we are taking a little break, and we are going to come back. And, you know, by the way, I want to pick up Junior and the team at the garage. I spent a day at the garage today. First time in a long time having not to work. I didn't do much work today at all. You know, just interacting with the guys at the garage. You know, sometimes you need to do that. Yeah, so I want to pick up Junior and the team. All right, at Junior's garage. All right, folks, so we are taking that break, and we are coming back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Gifts of love with trend, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with
It's your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. 'Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12 months warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Top health official says Grenada is equipped for any upsurge in COVID-19 cases. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report.
COVID-19 spreads from person to person through the droplets that are produced when someone coughs or sneezes, which makes it easy to spread between people in close contact. Now let's get prepared to stay healthy. To reduce your chance of catching or spreading COVID-19, practice these simple everyday preventative measures. Droplets can also land on surfaces, so ensure that you wash your hands frequently for a minimum of 20 seconds or sing the happy birthday song twice. Avoid touching your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth. If soap and water are not readily available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with an alcohol content between 60 and 90%. 70% is ideal. When you cough or sneeze, cover your nose and mouth with a flexed elbow or a tissue. Dispose of the tissue immediately and then wash your hands. If you notice someone has a fever and cough or other symptoms of respiratory illness, avoid close contact when possible. Let's all do our part to ensure that each and every Grenadian remains healthy. Our health is our collective responsibility.
With the details to the news for Monday, January 23rd, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles says Grenada is equipped and ready for any upsurge in COVID-19 cases. He says health officials are optimistic that the level of population immunity and experience from 2019 to present puts Grenada in a good position to survive any possible surge. Dr. Charles was Monday's guest on The Next Chapter, a GIS television health program with host Kevin Frederick. There are currently 58 active cases recorded with one person hospitalized.
We are concerned because we know the dangers that lurk with all of these variants, because as long as COVID continues to spread from person to person, as long as there is any part of the world where COVID is allowed to continue to infect person to person, new variants are going to arise. All right, new variants are going to come up. But we are optimistic that with our experiences that we've had in the past, with the level of population immunity that we have, we're optimistic that we should be able to ride this kind of a rough period, right? Because it is a rough period that the world is going through. We are in the flu season as well. All right, we're in the flu season. And so it's generally more favorable for a disease to spread. And with all the activities that you mentioned, it just increases the anxiety that, something can happen as a result of this. But we remain hopeful. We remain hopeful that, that we will overcome all of this.
Health officials have been monitoring the rise of a new, now dominant COVID-19 variant, XBB 1.5 cases in the US, UK, and China, which is a subvariant of Omicron. Dr. Charles says it may be a while before countries can safely say the pandemic is over.
It will be difficult for any sort of declaration of an end to this pandemic, all right? Because we live in the Western Hemisphere, we can say, okay, pandemic is done. But if the disease is continuing to spread in Asia or in Africa or in Europe from person to person, and the control, they are unable to control it, new variants are going to pop up, all right? And the thing about the new variants is these are the strains that evolved, and they are able to escape all of these protective measures, including immunity. All right? that gives them an advantage. So the virus, once it develops an advantage that allows it to survive, it's going to continue to spread.
Now is not the time to allow complacency to step in. He assured that health facilities are equipped with kits, vaccines, and health supplies. Health promotion and public education will continue to prepare citizens.
I think we are ready, as we are going to be. The challenge generally comes when there is a surge on the healthcare system, and you need to recruit additional individuals to assist. But we are projecting that, we don't anticipate that this should occur. So we continue to maintain our facilities for isolation and treatment at hospital. In fact, we have one person admitted right now for COVID-related illness. We continue to test at our health facilities, and we continue to encourage everyone who, if you were exposed to someone who is positive, at least 5 days after, coming and test. Visit our health facilities to test. And we have testing supplies. We have sufficient testing supplies available to manage any increased demand for that kind of service.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives has recently received more than 200 pieces of agricultural equipment from the People's Republic of China. Among others, 15 weed eaters, 2,000 meters of irrigation pipes, 200 forks and 15 water pumps were recently handed over to the Minister for Agriculture, Senator Adrian Thomas. He said it is government's plan to reduce Grenada's food import bill by 25% by the year 2025 and believes the equipment will aid in reaching this target.
Our 2023 budget did emphasize the importance of food and nutrition security, and definitely most of our work will be in that particular area. What we have gotten here today from the People's Republic of China will definitely be of maximum importance. I will make maximum use of it to advance that project. We'll be paying special emphasis on root crops. We'll also be paying some emphasis on vegetable production because as a nation we definitely need to feed ourselves. Too many food products are being imported in Grenada, and we want to reduce that by 25% in 2025. So we are starting the process now, and what we have gotten here will be of tremendous importance.
Chinese Ambassador His Excellency Wei Hongsheng is pleased to be in support of government's agricultural agenda.
So as you know that agriculture plays a very important role, I think, and it's one of the pillars of the economy in Grenada. So you know that agriculture development is on the priority list of the new government, and the new government is paying more attention and invest more on this sector.
Grenada and the People's Republic of China are on the 8th phase of their cooperation agreement with a new batch of technical experts from China present at the Lassages farm to help with its implementation. Continuing the news, fostering opportunities for youth through entrepreneurship, employment and self-development was the focus of a recently held Climate Smart and Rural Enterprise Program SIAP and Skills for Youth Employment Sky Training and Job Fair. The job fair targeted young participants who completed training with SIAP between 2019 and 2022 in areas like renewable energy, general agriculture and plumbing. Director of Social Development, Chrissy Warm-Charles, told the participants that the training on gender awareness will foster a greater awareness for gender equality in society.
This session aims to provide an integrated and interdisciplinary approach to understand the social and cultural constructions of gender that shapes the experiences of women and men in society. So why is this important to promote this learning here today? In a world and society where gender equality exists means that violence against women, girls, men, and boys will be prevented. It's essential for economic and social prosperity for us to exist in societies where the value of women and men are equal and safer and healthier.
Head of the Rural Development, Dr. Stephen Fletcher, said gender awareness training is crucial towards social change.
The world, and certainly in Grenada, we are going through some fundamental transformational changes in all aspects of life, including the social aspect, including the gender interactions that are taking place and the gender dynamism that is playing out in our society. Critical as that is, however, sometimes we run the risk of misunderstanding and misinterpreting. When we hear gender, we think of feminine, we think of women actions. But I think in this context, we are really putting a gender lens on development, a gender lens on entrepreneurship, a gender lens on self-development.
Jude Fraser pursued general agriculture at the T.A. Marisho Community College through the Climate Smart and Rural Enterprise Program.
I must say that it was very great to be a part of such initiative. The program itself is there to empower youths in Grenada, and therefore I encourage every youth in Grenada to take advantage of such a program. With such an opportunity, I am convinced that very soon I will engage and put my entrepreneurial ideologies into prospects within such opportunity.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
It is here again, it is here again. The Made in Grenada Expo is here again. And I just hope the whole of Grenada ready, because I sung in a clarion call. The Made in Grenada Expo is here again. The Made in Grenada Expo is on February 7th, and the public is encouraged to come out and give full support and buy out all local products on show. Products manufactured right here in Grenada, 100% Grenadian, and it's happening right here at the National Stadium. Are taking in the Independence Parade and the Made in Grenada Expo one time. I am so excited. That's why I'm making a fireside. I bring my tent, my blanket and all kind of thing, and I'm camping right here until everything done on February 7th. The Made in Grenada Expo is here again.
Welcome back. The founder of Authentic Caribbean Foundation, a U.S. non-profit organization, Andrew Sharp, brought smiles to the faces of students following his recent toys and school supply drive. Although the focus of the organization is people with disability, the foundation has also adopted mainstream schools, including Wesley College and Hillsborough Secondary. The organization, which is just over 10 years old, seeks to provide education and training, health, community tourism, and support services to children and adults with disability and AIDS in the region. Sarana Mitchell accompanied Sharp and files this report.
It was 3 days of giving to schools in Grenada for founder of the Authentic Caribbean Foundation, Andrew Sharp. The Jamaican-born philanthropist has been supporting special education schools on the island since 2021.
One of the things we want to do, we want to bring the Caribbean region to that level in the disability community. We signed on the 2030 Sustainable Development Goal, and we have signed on to the human rights. And persons with disability, it's important. That's part of a human right issue that they must be included, they must be taken care of. So that's why I took the mantra and said, how can I ensure that I can provide that kind of support for the Caribbean region?
At the Grenada School for Special Education, along with toys, he also supplied tools for the agriculture program there.
For them, we decided also to support their agriculture class because food security is a big issue, and we also need to have workers in that field. We cannot give up agriculture, especially as a small island. So if we can start from that level to teach them, say, farming and involvement in food processing and all of that is crucial. We start from that level. So I've been supporting. Part of the giveaway, I brought pickaxe picks and shovel for the equipments that they don't have.
Even though the focus of Authentic Caribbean Foundation is people with disability, the organization has extended itself to mainstream schools on the island, Wesley College Secondary School being one of them. Sharp delivered 2 AC units to the school and has pledged to supply 9 more. Sharp also donated toys to the St. George's Methodist School as well as to special needs students in CaneCo and Petit Martinique. The Hillsborough Secondary School also received equipment for its technical skills program from the foundation. Speaking on behalf of the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture, Special Projects Officer Michelle Brathwaite thanked Sharp for the donations and is looking forward to continued collaboration with the foundation.
On behalf of the minister who would really like to be here, but because of clash in terms of his schedule, he's unable to be here, Permanent Secretary Elvis Moraine and Ms. St. John, our Special Education Officer, we thank you again for supporting special education, supporting our diverse learners. And it's not only the special education school, we realize as well, you're also supporting some of our mainstream schools. It's all about providing quality education. It's all about providing access. And indeed, you understand the trust. You understand what this is all about. And you have been very supportive. We continue to be there to collaborate with you.
Since 2021, Grenada has been benefiting from the partnership with Authentic Caribbean Foundation. Teachers have received training in the area of inclusion with plans for more in the future.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all you've done.
For the National Report, I am Sarana Mitchell.
That story just ended the National Report for Monday, January 23rd, recapping the top story. Top health official says Grenada is equipped for any upsurge in COVID-19 cases. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Rikisha, and the rest of the GIS News team. So we'll have some more of the National Report for you. That will be tomorrow, God's willing. So that's it. And of course, we have to tell you about the weather. The weather is brought to you, well, from the Met Office. It is expected to be mostly fair and windy with brief early morning showers. The minimum Surrey temperature tonight, 23.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory is in effect. So let's take a look at the weather for Tuesday, that is tomorrow. The weather is expected to be generally fair, windy, and slightly hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times during the afternoon with brief isolated showers. High temperature 30 degrees Celsius to low 23.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Now, seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory remains in effect. So that's it. We want to say hello to Arthur Langine and the team on YouTube. We are happy that you're there with us. So Suzanne is there as well. It's Clovey is there as well. It's Clovey. I have not seen you in a while. What's going on? Good to see you. You know, it's good to see you. Marcel, did I say Suzanne? And Glenora and the team are there on YouTube, the big scream people. Hello to you guys, all right? And as well, we want to say big up to the people on Facebook. We have Zaka there with us. We have Praise and Worship. We have Claudette. We have Eunice. We have also with us Kireen and Shireen and Claire and Bermuda, Michael, and as well Sherman and Joseph, Barbara, Bermuda. Did I say Cynthia? Did I say Michelle? So hello to all of you, and Diana, did I say Diana? We're looking forward to being back with you. Okay, did I say that? Did I say Dolores? Hello to you, Dolores. Thank you for being with us. Jane and Hazel. Who else? And everyone else. Eunice, Shumshum, Java, and the sharing committee. Everyone. Thank you for being with us. Miriam, Saraika, and all the sharers. Kiod, George, blessings to you as well. Thank you for sharing. And everyone else, Alvin, everyone else who's sharing, blessings to you, all right? Guys, so take care. I'll see you guys. Cindy, how are you doing? Adonna, blessings to you. All right, Neki. Hey, Neki, what one? Yeah? So, yeah, Vicky and all the others, man. So I'll see you guys, all right? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. It's Clovis say Wi-Fi issues. Okay. Okay. Anyway, guys, take care. All right. Monet, how are you? Blessings, all right? So, guys, again, I mean, listen, it's always good. It's always good to see you. All right? And shum. So my son is, I think he's taking a chair, climb the chair, and he's peeping through the glass, through the window, the glass, and he's making tricks. All right, Michelle. Patty, what's going on? Anyway. All right, so see you guys tomorrow, okay? God's willing. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! Take care.